some breaking news coming in at top of this hour. The Prime Minister is all set to hold a meeting at 5 p.m. on the vaccination program in the country. Remember, it was from June 21st onwards when a nationwide program for a mass vaccination drive was launched by the centre. And it seems like with regards to the same, the Prime Minister is all set to hold a meeting this evening at 5 p.m. on the vaccination program. Let me go across to our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, who is joining us over the phone line. Yes, Abhishek, please share details of what will be discussed in this meeting.
Richard, this is the information that has come from sources that Prime Minister wants to oversee and supervise and keep close tabs on the vaccination program as it rolls out and review it in real time so that whatever changes need to be done are done. Remember, we have seen in the last 48 hours the number of Delta plus variant of COVID virus increasing, including 2 deaths. And despite that, the manner in which the vaccine program has rolled out post June 21, when the centralized rollout happened, and on the first day itself we had more than 8,085,000 jabs, and subsequently it has been between 50 and swinging between 50 and 70 lakhs, on an average about 60 lakhs per day. I think Prime Minister wants to make sure that there is no let-up in the pace. In fact, if the pace can be increased, there is a targeted objective of increasing this to about 10 million, which is 1 crore per day, and to make sure that by July end, a modicum of herd immunity is achieved across the country so that third wave can be avoided in the best possible manner. So I think Prime Minister taking charge of the situation, he would be sitting with top bureaucrats from his office, as also the officialdom of the scientific community, essentially from the ICMR, as also the working groups that have been set up to make sure that there are no glitches in terms of logistics and everything for a very smooth rollout of the vaccination program. As I said, the ultimate target of 10 million jabs or 1 crore jabs per day, and the Prime Minister essentially reviewing what all has happened over the 5 days so that whatever needs to be improved can be done. And
right.
When the message goes from the top, everyone follows.
In fact, Abhishek, stay with us. We're also joined on the phone line by Dr. Shashank Joshi, who's a member of the COVID task force in Maharashtra. Dr. Shashank, we are getting in an update of the Prime Minister once again holding a crucial meeting this evening at 5 p.m. To really understand the vaccination program in the country. Remember, it was from 21st of June onwards that we have seen this mass vaccination drive that has been launched by the centre, which has been centralized, and now more and more people are getting vaccinated through it as
well. Absolutely. So we are seeing a complete fast-track mode from Government of India, which is very welcome. And we are, inching towards our target of vaccinating India as early as possible, as quickly as possible in the eligible groups. And I think in another couple of weeks, we will be able to reach our target of 1 crore per day. I congratulate them, and I think the first week has been a stupendous success, both from standpoint of operationalization, because we ramped up exponentially. There was a lull in the month of April and May, but you could see from 21st June onwards, we were able to break some record numbers. And the earlier we vaccinate, the faster we'll be able to come out from this whole COVID crisis which we are undergoing. So I think this is something very welcome, and we congratulate Government of India for their reorientation of the vaccines. And I'm certain that in this meeting, they will take it to the super fast-track mode. So I think it will get further enhanced. And there would be some small little things which may still need some changes, which also will be executed, like dosing of 2 vaccines, addition of new vaccines, vaccines in the pediatric population. All those things also, I'm certain, will be discussed.
In fact, Dr. Shashank, another question to you. As you rightly pointed out, it is so important at this stage for our country to get vaccinated as soon as possible, even as the fear of a third possible wave is looming on our heads. Do you think that we will be able to surpass that now that more and more people will be vaccinated, while at the same time more vaccines will also be launched in the country soon?
Oh, absolutely. I think we will have another 3 to 4 vaccines launched in India in the next 2 to 3 months. And it will allow a larger flexibility to the largest vaccination program of COVID on planet Earth. Remember, India has vaccinated in the last week many vaccines where the whole country population of Europe can be vaccinated. For example, we all know on Monday they vaccinated more vaccines than the whole population of Switzerland. So if you look at from Europe or many other smaller countries in the world, India's vaccine program is now really on a fast-track mode. And I feel that we will have another 3 to 4 probably made in India, make in India vaccines. As you know, Novavax or Covovax has just started its vaccine production in Serum Institute. We know the nasal vaccine of Covaxin is coming up. We also know that Zydus Cadila is ready with its vaccine, about to get its DCGI nod anytime soon. So we will have more options. Sputnik will get fully commercialized from the Kasoli plant of Make in India plan. And we will have the biological events coming out with their vaccine. So we will have many more options, which will be also where we will not be dependent from imports. They will all be homegrown, and we will be transferring technologies and ensuring that we will have 4 or 5 more players so that our vaccination program becomes more strengthened by all this.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Shashank Joshi and our Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor for joining us with the latest. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this even as we get more information coming in from the Prime Minister's meet.